Good morning, this is Uttam K Dave. I am a numerologist, a spiritual coach, and a fortune teller, and I welcome you to the sixth video of how to select a numerologist. Well, today I'm going to discuss three factors which you need to keep in mind when you select a numerologist. The first factor which I'm going to discuss today is uh, make sure that if you have fixed up a consultation with a numerologist, you give him the questions beforehand. Do not try to test a numerologist's knowledge by asking him questions impromptu and expecting him to give you all the answers. Now, why am I telling you this? Because preparing answers for your questions takes time. It needs a lot of reference work. It needs a lot of mental abilities, emotion abilities, time, and energy to come up with the best solution for your problem. So, if you expect to take your questions with you, ask him questions impromptu, and expect him to give you answers right away, you may not get that kind of detailed and a very refined solution to your problems. So, I would also insist, and I will mention this point again, is that once you fix up an appointment, pay the fees, send him all the questions beforehand, at least 1 week to 15 days ahead of your appointment, and then you may take those answers over the telephone, or you may go in person and consult. That is something different, but please make sure that you send your questions, your specific questions, to what you are seeking for as answers. That is very, very important. The second thing which you need to keep in mind is when a numerologist gives you certain solutions, you have to also see whether it is applicable to you or not, whether you can apply them to your life or not. So, for example, if he tells you to do certain things which are not possible for you to do, it means that numerologist is definitely not right for you. So please keep that in mind. And the third thing, which is very, very important, which 99% of the clients fail to kind of understand or fail to do, is like, after you visit a numerologist once, twice, three times, whatever, depending upon how you have decided with the numerologist. But let's say even if you visited once, right? I do not expect you to visit it multiple times, but let's say that even if you visited once and you have, let's say, spent about an hour or so, maybe more than that, it should result in three things. The first is that it should result in some kind of your growth. Now, what kind of growth am I talking about? I'm not talking about physical growth, I'm talking about your mental growth. So, some kind of mental growth should result if you have seen a numerologist. The second thing is there should be some kind of development of your mind, development of your intellect, so that you are able to make better decisions than what you were able to do earlier. And the third thing is that you should have more of a self understanding after you have visited a numerologist. If none of these three things have happened, it means your visit to a numerologist has not materialized much, and you are not likely to gain much even after the consultation. Let me tell you one thing very clearly, that when you go and see a numerologist, he is giving you certain directions to use in certain areas of your life. Fine. Beyond that, you also need to put in your own self efforts. You need to understand yourself better so that you can make better decisions and solve your problems in a better way. So it's not that he has just given you the solutions and you just blindly follow them without even trying to understand why you are doing it or what change has actually happened after doing them. So you have to be very, very perceptive about these things. So please make sure that after your visit to a numerologist, there is some amount of growth, some amount of development, some new gain of self understanding which you did not have earlier. Only that is going to help you to further your life, further the success percentage of your life. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.